Because obviously he even said it himself. He literally, I think he basically caught himself in his own lie. Because he said that Chili didn't cheat on him with Roy. So, once again, he basically caught himself in his own net of lies because he couldn't keep up with the lies he was coming up with. But yeah, like I said, he is hurting people as he goes along. He's obviously hurting Chili and hurting her career, and also just hurting a bunch of different people that honestly didn't do anything wrong, but just so he can be seen as the good guy, he's willing to do that. And also to keep his YouTube career going, he's willing to drop people out of his life and basically shoot them in the foot just so he can survive. And that's really a terrible way of going about things, and it's really messed up. I really wish he would apologize to not only Chili and Tito, but to also, I've also heard this too, his mom has been in some rocky situations with Logan. Actually, let's talk about that. I did speak with Logan's mom while I was down there. We just didn't end up doing an interview, and I obviously know why now, because clearly he was telling people that were close to him, hey, don't talk to this kid. So I know that now, but you know, he's just hurting so many people. He's hurt his own mom. And it's just messed up. It's messed up. That's all I'll say. And I don't care if I get an apology or not. It doesn't matter to me at this point. I'd like an apology, but I'm sure he won't give one, because knowing how he is as a person, he's probably not going to. He's probably going to... You know what he's going to do? And this is another thing, too, that I'm wondering. I haven't necessarily figured this one out for certain, but I guarantee you, I'm going to say there's an 80% chance anything Lavelle says, it's because Logan told him to say that. I don't know for certain, though. It may be that Lavelle smoking the weed has part of it to do with it, but there's also a chance that Logan is the one telling Lavelle to say those things. So I won't be surprised here if you guys go from this live chat to, like Lavelle's streams and start saying stuff. Like, if you guys start saying stuff, I'm sure he's going to come up with some sort of lie to either try and bash me or say that I'm a liar or something like that, even though he knows gosh dang well that it's the truth, and he knows the crap he's trying to pull. Yeah, I know. I'm basically just ranting at this point, but it just makes me mad a little bit. It just makes me mad. Let me look down at these questions here. Someone said this, and I honestly agree. I lost my respect for Logan. I thought he was a good guy. Me too. Like I said, I honestly thought he was a good guy. Also, let's flash back to 2 years ago. As many of you know, I met Logan 2 years ago down in Pensacola, and honestly, he was an awesome guy. I thought he was genuinely really nice. He was very friendly about obviously showing up to his house and meeting him for the first time. He was so nice about that, and so that's the Logan that I knew. But obviously, I didn't know the real Logan. I just with that brief interaction, that wasn't enough for me to know the real Logan. And now that I've kind of know the real Logan and who Logan actually is as a person, now I know that he's not that great of a guy. I'm hoping that he'll change, and I'm praying for him, man. I'm hoping that he will change as a person, and that he doesn't continue on with this, because he's hurting so many people in the process while he's just trying to get away with this sort of stuff. And it's really messed up. I just hope that he changes in the near future. He definitely needs to get some help. That's all I'll say. Let's see, what other ones do we have? I'm trying to see. There's a lot of them. I kind of answered some of these questions. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to find some good questions here. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should bring Faith in here. Is she still in here? Obviously, Faith helped me edit this, so let me see if I can add her in. She knows a lot about this stuff too, because obviously, Faith and I have basically been together
I heard. I was listening the whole entire time.
Yeah, I know. So is
I'm
there
like,
anything you'd like to say? I don't.
I went live today a little bit, and I said some stuff about my opinion on the whole Lavelle thing because that really made me upset. Because the fact that he was telling everybody, I don't know how many people were watching because I don't go on Twitch like that.
Yeah,
But
I think it's only like it
oh,
was a
okay.
small group of people. I remember that for certain.
My cousin was trying to call me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, what I was trying to say was before I got interrupted. I just thought it was just completely crazy how he would just be like, "Oh, yeah, this little black kid over here coming to Logan's house at 5 a.m. or 3 a.m. whatever time he
Yeah.
said in the morning with his grandma." I'm like, first of all, don't disrespect
Oh
his
yeah,
mother.
that's another thing too. I
Yeah,
forgot about that. I forgot to tell you guys that. So Lavelle said that I showed up at Logan's house at 3 a.m. with my grandma, and that's not my grandma. That's my mom.
I'm
So
like, don't
you called
disrespect
my
mom.
mom. You calling my mom old. You called my
Yeah.
mom straight up old. Dang.
I freaking love your mother. So I'm just like, I don't know why would he even say that. And that really got me a little bit mad. And I don't remember the rest because I didn't watch it. You told me this yourself. And I think I saw it on the SML Drama page too. It was like a pinpoint of everything. I know he said something about how you stopped there like 5 times, which wasn't true either.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
I'm,
we were on the phone. It was you, me, and also Brandy too. She was in
yep.
the group chat with us, and we were basically with you. We weren't there physically, but we were there spiritually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, you showed up there like what 3 times, and then that was
Yeah,
it.
3 times
But
basically. Because
because
obviously the first time, obviously I went there. He's like, come back at 7. So
yeah,
obviously I came back at 7, wasn't there. Came back, was it the next day, like around noon? What he was there, but obviously didn't answer the door. And then went back to the hotel. And then obviously I got the update and then caught him at Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah, I thought that was crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, I thought that was completely funny. The fact that you got a fan or message or whatever it was, and they were over talking about how like you saw the picture or whatever happened, and
Yeah.
that was so crazy how you were able to catch him in time.
Yeah, I
And
know. Like I said, like I probably wouldn't have been able to interview him if we hadn't caught him at Chuck E. Cheese.
I know, yeah, that's even crazy because you guys probably would have been gone by now. You guys wouldn't get the
Yeah,
interview. And
exactly.
yeah, and the funny thing is when I was editing Logan's interview, like the pictures and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was so funny when he said, "Oh, we got together on Valentine's Day." And
Yeah, yeah,
what?
yeah, exactly. Clearly, obviously, he changed it. What did he change it later on? I know that but he had it on October 13th for a good while. It was like
Yeah,
at least like a week or something like that.
him and Abriana Adri, whatever her name. I'm sorry, I forgot her name.
Adriana.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry, I'm sorry, but yeah, yeah, they both had it on the same day. And the next, when I went back and I wanted to get like some more screenshots of like whatever, it said March 3rd too as well.
Oh, yeah.
You look at it, if you look, I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to tell everybody to go on his Facebook and stalk him or anything like that's not what I'm saying. But if you do go on it now, it would say in relationship March 3rd. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
exactly. You said Valentine's Day. Wait a second.
Like what?
In dates.
I'm like, the only people I know who got together was Chili and Mark. That's all I know. I didn't see
Yep.
anything about you. Oh, somebody also told me this too. Somebody also told me about the whole October thing. If you go on Adriana's vlog, I think I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was the COVID one or whatever it was. She mentioned something about antibiotics, and then he said got him in October or something like
Yeah.
that.
Remember that. Yep.
As well, and I thought that was so funny. And I'm
Yep.
like,
She's like,
wow.
I think you had it in October. I'm like, wait, you didn't know her in October. How's that possible? I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And also, I'm
And
not sure if you guys saw this too, but if you look at, I'm not sure if I should have been in the video, but you can see that Logan and Adriana were at the Super Bowl together. It's a blurry picture, just like Chili's picture with Mark. Sorry, not with Mark, with Roy. But clearly, he was there at the Super Bowl with Adriana. You can tell based on the hair and everything. So if Lavelle wants to talk about like the blurry picture, then I'll talk about the blurry picture, obviously, with him and Adriana.
Honestly, speaking of like the whole Adriana thing, you could thank Chili for her posting the video about the whole relationship tab because I completely forgot about it and posted it on Twitter. And I was like, oh yeah, it's true. I forgot all about that. And I went on and again to get screenshots and all that stuff, and I saved it in case I needed to talk about it or whatever.
Yeah, exactly,
There was some. I don't remember what else I was gonna say. I mean, it sucked that you know, you didn't get a chance to speak to like everybody because now I didn't know. I'm just now finding out about you talking about how he's over here telling everybody don't talk to you and like a bunch of other stupid stuff I don't even know, and I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Exactly.
What?
I was like, I'm like, it's so messed up because he knows that he's obviously lying, and he knows that if I were to actually go and to interview each individual one of them, if you were to try and quote line up the pieces, it clearly wouldn't line up. That's what he was afraid of. That Yep, and that's why he was trying to rush me out the house because I didn't know. He was like, "Oh, I gotta go back to filming. I gotta go back to filming." I'm like, "This is my last day here," and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go back to filming." Obviously, he's trying to rush me out the house because he didn't want me to dare talk to anyone else. That would have been interesting. What if I had just basically said to him, "No, forget you filming. I'm here for one last day. Let me talk to the rest of them." I wonder what that would have entailed. I guess it probably would have been the same no response thing that Logan did, basically.
Definitely. I think so. Yeah, I feel like you said before, if any of them would have talked to you, then they would have got cut out, just like what you said with Cheeto and Chili. And then also, now I think about it, when I did my series with Kayla, I guess that kind of would make sense about when she did her thing with Monica, and then, you know, he kind of did basically cut her off, even though she tried to apologize. Did you mention about the flash drive thing?
Oh, no, I didn't mention that in the video. Okay,
I didn't know. Yeah. Should I mention that? I don't even know.
I guess we'll keep that one. We'll keep that one to ourselves, I guess, because I don't know if she's okay with me telling that. I don't know.
Okay, then. I didn't know. I was like, okay, because I was like, bro, because based on what you told me and what I found out, I was really like upset, and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, at the end, spoilers for my ending for the series. Like, this girl poured her heart out, in my opinion, saying that she felt bad for everything, that she was sorry about what she said and everything else. I believe, I can't remember because we did the series like back in May, I think. I don't know, but still, like, I'm like, come on, man. Like,
exactly. It's just we obviously learned who Logan is as a person outside of videos. And I remember it was Kayla said that he was different before. It wasn't he wasn't always like this. It's just in recent years, obviously, he thinks that he can get away with anything and everything because his fans will basically just take anything he says or anything Lavelle says as gospel truth and won't look at the bigger picture, even though there's clear evidence behind a lot of that stuff.
Don't put Lavelle and gospel together. That's like putting it in the Bible.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. How much I bet that I feel like he might wind up saying something about you in the video. He might say something about me. I feel like
I'm sure he'll say something. I won't be surprised. Like anyone who's watching this right now and obviously knows this, I'm obviously gonna do the live stream over on YouTube, like the director's commentary. But anyone who's seen this stream, if they go on like if Lavelle's live streaming and they go on, they say this sort of stuff, of course he's probably gonna say something. I'm sure he will and try and quote debunk everything that I have to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, dang, he could at least talk to you first. Oh, did you mention about how he wanted you to pay him to do the interview?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. He says to me, he's like, if you want to interview me, because I was actually at that live stream, and I was like, well, you didn't let me interview you. He's like, well, if you want to interview me, you gotta pay me $5,000. I'm like, yeah, let me just go real quick and get the $5,000 that I clearly have and give it to you so you can defend. No, listen here, you're supposed to be defending your own friend. Yeah, let me pay you $5,000 to defend the person that you quote like and is your best friend in the entire world. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Oh my god, I didn't understand that. I'm like, that's not the first time I heard. I heard he did it to somebody else too, because somebody had also said to him that they were going to interview Lavelle, but he wanted them to pay him too. I don't remember who it was. I think it was I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it because I don't remember. But it was like years ago. You know, that's
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
Lavelle's also just trying to get as much money as he can. Obviously, he works for Logan, and Logan pays him really good. I'll tell you that.
I bet.
Yep. And so Lavelle will try and get money as much as he can. Obviously, he does drugs, the weed, and I'm sure he does a bunch of other stuff. I don't even want to know what other stuff he does.
I don't
But
even. Hey, whatever he puts in his mouth is not my business.
yeah, exactly. And
So
and so obviously he's gonna
I,
say anything for money. I'm sure. And it wasn't I'm trying to remember who it was who said it, but someone had claimed that Logan had paid him money just to not speak. Like he paid him like was it like $10,000 just to not speak on the whole Chili thing.
are you serious?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was though. I just remember someone had sent it to me. I don't remember who it was. I won't say it's for certain, but I remember someone said it. And the
No.
whole Jason Derulo thing, that one, I think people have said he paid Jason Derulo $800,000 to do that one.
Oh my God, that's worse than the Tom Brady thing. No, it's not Tom Brady. That Tom Brady thing was worse. Oof.
Yeah, Tom Brady thing, it was for a good cause, but you know exactly why he did it. He did it just so he could meet Tom Brady. He's already met Tom Brady like four or five times now.
Probably more than that for all I know.
Exactly.
That's funny, bruh. Like, wait, wasn't it only for a day?
Yeah, it was like a dinner or something like that.
Oh my God, that's such a waste of money. Oh my God.
Apparently, it was going for a good cause, but you know full well that it was just because Logan wanted to meet and talk with Tom Brady again.
Shoot. Oh my God, you could pay me $800,000. You know what I could do with $800,000? Shoot.
I know like I said, he's making bank. I don't doubt that. Obviously, he gets like 1 million views per video, and that's pretty good money. That's pretty good money right there.
Shoot. Would you give me like $800,000? Oh my God, bro, I
Yeah.
could pay off college debts and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. The way Logan spends his money is like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. He just basically burns it really fast. He obviously buys like a new car almost every other week. Like that one, what was it? That 1 month? Which month was it? Was it in the month of June or in the month of March where he bought the Camaro and the Corvette, and then he bought something else at the same exact time? It was just like a whole line of different vehicles.
Oh my
So
God.
and now he's installing a pool soon, which I don't even want to think about how much he's going to spend on that.
I thought he already had a pool.
No, he has like a lake in the back of his house, but now he's getting a pool. And the
Oh,
pool is apparently, I'm trying to remember, I think it was Drama SML who told me about it, but apparently he's paying like a pretty good sum of money just to install that pool. It's
right.
not like your average, backyard pool.
True. Okay.
Yeah. But we'll see what that looks like. If it's a nice looking pool, I'm sure he paid a pretty penny for it.
Oof, I bet he did.
Yeah.
But the manager probably has something to do with whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Based on what
I'm
I've been.
surprised. You know, it's funny. I was just thinking about this, but or at least I never had any experience with Wendy in terms of like that. If anyone who was an issue was because you remember we were thinking like upon me going down there is that Wendy would be the one to tell Logan not to talk.
True.
Yeah, but it was the opposite. It's Logan telling the rest of the crew not to talk.
Yeah, Kayla was the one that was like telling you that. Sorry if you can hear like the phone ringing. I'm at my grandma's house right now, and like
okay.
phones be buzzing like 24/7 up in her house. Like not even a joke. And I think she's taking a nap, and I'm not answering it because I don't know who these people are. So it could be a scam. So I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see if I get blocked here too.
Oh,
See if I get blocked by Logan or if I get blocked by Lavelle or any of them.
Ain't my
I don't know.
Me. I don't even follow none of them.
I don't think, I'm not sure. I maybe you'll get blocked. I don't think you will because I don't think they have an issue with you. They probably have an issue with me though.
I mean, I helped with the clips. That's about it. That's only I mean, it's not my fault that you had it out there.
Yeah, I remember you already had said you honestly don't watch SML that much anymore.
I don't watch it, period.
yeah, exactly. So
now I sound like Brandy was
oh my goodness.
feeling any more better. Brandy would probably complain about how she does not watch it.
But Brandy never watched it to begin with. She was just like interested in like their lives, right?
She was just so interested because it basically felt like a soap opera. I know we were being
Yeah, exactly.
about every day, which was wrong, but at the same time, if it's out there, then we're gonna be talking about it. I mean, yeah, and it wasn't intentional, but it was just so funny because almost every day we kept hearing new stuff
Yep.
about everyone. We kept hearing new stuff about Chili. We kept hearing new stuff about Logan. We kept hearing stuff about from Lavelle about whatever, but
Yep.
majority lies.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
yeah. And
Yep.
one thing I will admit regarding my series with Kayla, though, I will admit that I kind of wish I asked Kayla more questions, not like leaning towards Chili so much because a lot of people are like, because it was kind of aiming towards Chili, even though that wasn't the intentions. It was just supposed to be about Kayla, but that kind of like backfired because some people did
Done.
take it too.
Yeah. Yep. I
Yeah,
remember.
but that wasn't. I mean, hey, I mean, there's nothing I can do now. It's already out there. If people still want to check it out, go ahead, but just
Yeah.
watch it carefully. Don't just don't like be too harsh about it. Like seriously,
Yeah.
like even
Exactly.
y'all need to
Uh,
calm.
yep. Exactly. And this is another thing too. I kind of forgot to mention this earlier in like the stream. I still like Logan's content. I still enjoy watching his content, but knowing who Logan is as a person, it's messed up, and so I don't necessarily support Logan as a person anymore. I still like his videos though. That's me. Faith. You said that you don't necessarily like his content at all, but
No, I mean, okay. Okay, I don't watch it anymore because I can't support somebody who hurt people that I care about. Because I care about you. You're like literally a baby brother to me, and 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 I care about Kayla, and still, and because of stuff that she said in the series, that hurt me, and it made me feel really upset because she was telling me talking about how Logan wanted to do this with me, Logan wanted to do that with me, Logan over here sending me songs about how much he loves me or what. Like she said that, and I put that in the series, and it really made me upset right after,
yeah.
and I was really hurt. And then when you told me that he was over here dodging you and talking about how talking to Chili, hey, I'm gonna ignore because I don't want to talk to him, and
Yeah.
I'm like that just shows what type of person he is. Even
Yep.
the who spoke to me a while ago in the series was talking about how he's a snake,
Oh my goodness.
and I
Oh
was
my gosh. Okay, I see Jacob Miller here. He said, bro, shut up. Shut up, CDusk. Logan is nice. Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, but you there? No, you were not.
I mean,
That's
look, you can
I don't know. I don't know what it will take because I've already shown like a lot of different stuff. I'm gonna show more, like I said, once I do the director's commentary, but I'd love to show you the rest of it because there's
yeah,
some stuff I'm holding back on because of the
me
fact
too.
that I don't want to possibly ruin relationships between other people.
I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to tell anybody to stop watching his stuff because that's not my place to say. Oh,
Yeah,
don't send stuff anymore because he's a terrible person. I'm not saying that at all. I don't want
yeah.
like if you
Just be aware of who Logan is as a person outside of videos. That's all I have to say.
like in my opinion, people are different on camera versus that they are off camera. So based on how he is on camera, he might seem cool. Yeah, I'll tell a bunch of dirty jokes, whatever. But I guess
Yeah,
on camera, okay. But then off camera, I
yeah,
don't like.
yeah. Who his morals are messed up outside of videos in terms of his moral values, I would say.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, because especially some of the other stuff that I was hearing about other personal things I can't really get into, but you kind of are already aware about it.
Yeah.
I'm more upset because Kayla was telling me about something. Was she telling me things? I don't know. I don't think it was her. Maybe it was somebody else was telling me stuff. But like I said, I get new stuff every day by random people that
Yeah.
talk to random other people that either talk to Logan or knew Logan or whatever. They tell me some things too that I probably shouldn't know about, but I do anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I ain't gonna bust out and say it's because
Yeah.
one I
Yeah.
sometimes I forget, and then other times I'm like, oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. I like I said, we obviously talk privately, but we obviously know that one huge thing in regards to a person close to Logan.
Right.
That's all we'll say.
Yeah.
That honestly, as what I guess is they've sort of said that they're done with this stuff in a sense, but it's just trying to come out of that shell. I
Mm-hmm.
think is the main issue. Um, because they are afraid of losing Logan, which I understand completely.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all I'll say.
I mean, I'm just saying to myself, like, okay, um, one thing I'm just so curious about is that I know that there's just some things that people are scared to do, but at the same time, I'm saying to myself, like, this dude is 25 years old, and if he can't like handle his own problems, I'm like, bruh, you need to like chill out, grow up a little bit, and just realize the truth, or just I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to say this in better words. I can't even think of a better word to say this. I'm not really the best at talking about stuff like this.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to really make sense about making it seem like I'm being offensive. Uh, I might need some help with that because I can't think of
Oh.
anything. Like what I'm trying to say is that if you say something like you say your own opinion about somebody and they cut you out of their life, then that's their loss, really.
Yeah.
And I know if you guys were like close or whatever. I mean, it happens, yeah, but at the same time, it's like if they're gonna cut you out of their life because of something that you said, because even if you mentioned to them that you were going to do something like this, or you just felt like it was time to finally speak up about how you feel about this particular
Mm-hmm.
person,
Yeah.
and if they try to talk to you about it in person and you just completely ignored them, then you know what? Then you're not the type of person who's like, you're not worth my time, really. You're not,
Yeah.
you're just, I'm gonna just have to let you go. Like,
Yeah.
you're just not worth it. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
because, like,
We were kind of talking about this too. Is like Logan basically, in a sense, is a puppet master because
yeah,
he basically has a lot of his cast and crew wrapped around his fingers. That is their livelihood. That is what they do for a living. They wouldn't necessarily be able to survive without him. And so, because Logan basically brings financial support to them, bringing money to the table for them, it's hard to kind of break free from them. And I'm sure like I'm sure Lance knows the truth. Lavelle, I don't know if he'd be easy enough to like actually spill the truth, but out of everyone, I would say Lance would be the one who knows the truth and knows exactly what's going on. And I wish he would say the truth too, but I don't know if he ever will. I'm sure that there'll be a day where there's some fallout between the crew, cast and crew, and I'm sure that a lot of this stuff might be spilled, and then people will finally, because a lot of people, I feel like they like to say that anyone who is telling the truth is lying. Like Chili obviously got thrown off to the side as quote lies because she dated Logan and Logan called her a gold digger. So for that reason, anything she has to say is invalid. Um, I want to say I'm hoping that I'm not a person that you guys throw off and say I'm invalid. I'm literally just telling you guys exactly my experience and the truth. And obviously, I tried my best to hold off. If you guys have been keeping up with me and all of this, I've tried my best not to really go all in on exactly what went down because I didn't want I didn't really want to be biased necessarily. I just wanted to give you guys the straight facts and the truth. And that's just how it is.
yeah, when it came to me, when I did those stupid drama videos, I deleted all of them because one, I got tired of the drama. It wasn't going anywhere. I didn't think anybody was being honest anymore. And I didn't want people to honestly believe that I'm the type of person to just be in everybody's business, which I'm not. And if I cared, I would have kept all those videos. I didn't.
Yeah.
And another thing is also, I had something else to say. I had mad. I kind of lost my train of thought. I'm still not really picking sides with anybody because
Mm-hmm.
I know I said both of them had cheated on each other, but
Yeah.
apparently I think the only thing that happened was that Logan had a thing with Adriana, so he basically cheated on Chili, and Chili didn't cheat on Logan, she just cheated on Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I give her props for
Yeah.
admitting that.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed my butt off so hard. I'm
Yep.
like, you don't really admit it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I
Yeah.
never thought she would. I really didn't think she would, and I'm not gonna say I'm proud of her, but because I'm not. Why would I be proud for somebody who's cheating? But
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Cheating is messed up. Obviously, she cheated. What is it? She cheated on Mark with Logan.
that's funny. I thought that was so
Yeah.
it's not funny to Mark, but I just thought it was crazy how a lot of Logan's fans are saying she's a gold digger because,
Yeah.
which I still don't understand how she's a gold digger, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't get it still. I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know what happened. Maybe I missed a video or two. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I thought it was like so crazy how everybody kept saying that Chili cheated on Logan with whoever. And the next, she admits it. She said it multiple times that she didn't.
Yeah.
And I took her word for it when she said that her and Roy were friends because I DM'd her a while ago about that.
Oh, Faith, I think you might be dropping out soon because of like the timer.
The what? Oh,
It's
really?
like a timer. Yeah. Wait, let me